Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Faith and Despair. We have 26 streams to go until launch. So today we are going to do absolutely nothing. We're just going to be sitting here like this. Just wait for time to pass. We have some new updates. First of all, my game is going to be at the Game City here in Vienna. There's a blog post about it. You can see the game here. It sticks out from everybody else. To me, of course, because I know what it looks like. It is mentioned right here. That is my name. It's really exciting. Also, and we have a lot of feedback from another playtest from my wife. And we're going to take a look at all of that today, hopefully. The first thing that I want to look at is all of the images for the new spells. Sometimes there is no corner, which should be very easy to solve. We're going to open up Affinity. And we're going to look at all of the images here. We're going to look at the images and spot the ones where there is no rounded corner. Which I don't understand how this is even possible, but apparently it is. Affinity decided to open up on my right monitor today. That's fine. Somebody yelling outside. Oh, I think this is the only one. Yeah, spell 15. You are sticking out like a sore thumb. Okay. But why? You can clearly see that something was happening here. Okay. Let's open up my favorite Affinity file. It is called card art. Card art. There we go. I know it's a huge file, but okay. Let's try again. Oh, it loaded into my existing. I didn't even know it was possible. You can drag an Affinity photo file into an existing. Okay, never mind. We are going to take a look at this. I assume I can just. I assume I can just copy it over here. And it fits. Yes, it does. Okay. I'm going to save this as spell 15. It's so weird. Why is that? Why is that? As it is. Oh. Okay, the problem is that it has a correction, so we're going to change that. And the next thing on my list is that all of these images are too clean. So let's try to fix that as well. Bongo cat standing in the way. So we fix this. We have this, yes. Oh yeah, spells have this image. Yeah, but first of all, the images need to be a bit dirty, I guess. More grimy. More moldy, some people would say. Let's see. I'm going to open up a deck for me, and then we'll take a look at all of the spell images and see how they compare. . to the other ones. I'm not really sure what to apply. I can just make it darker, but I don't think that is the solution. I think it needs to. I think there needs to be something else, some kind of texture applied to it. Let's take a look while Unity is loading. Dokumente, GitHub, card game, assets, sprites, card game, assets, resources, card art, spells. Ansicht. Ansicht groß and order. Hier nach Typ. There we go. Beautiful. Now everything is on the same. Can be a little bit bigger. A little bit smaller. Alright. Cool. So now we see everything here laid out. And you can always see, I mean, this one, these two, they definitely need more texture. We will see. Did I not apply this last time? Let's see if I have a save game that I can load. I can. All right. So I think I want to start with this one. I don't like this one at all. A little bit. Let's apply it. I have not applied anything to this, it seems. Spell one. And let's make it do its magic. Abtunker? What? Could also be that it's not the best image. We will have to use something else entirely. Oh, this could work. This could be it. Now the problem is, or the question is, can I use something else as an overlay? Card game. Let's see. Do we have the full image here? I think we have. Yes. Here it is. Ausschluss. We can try this. Oh, is that how it happened? I think that's how it happened. Yeah. Okay. Reduce. check it out in game. That's not on my spells, but that's fine. I'm going to try it with the other one. 17, okay. Did that do anything? It did. Let's try moving it around a little bit. Kind of like this. That's definitely better. Yeah. This one I don't like. Also this could be darker. Let's make it a little bit darker. Anpassung. Dunkler. Kontrast erhöhen. More contrast maybe like this. Yeah. Yeah, now it doesn't look so blank and plain. Did we apply it here as well? I'm not sure. I think I did. I think this is fine. This one though, this needs a little bit of a spice. This is spell number 2. You need a little bit of spice. Maybe I can use the same image on top. Don't crash now, Unity. You can do it. So this is... okay, yeah, this is definitely this part. Let's try this part. That looks interesting. I'm also going to try the same... what is it called? The layer here? That is a little bit better, but a little bit too dark. Let's try that. Not sure. No. Maybe we can... maybe we can try a different filter. Maybe like this. There is nothing really visible inside of this spell. Maybe it is a little bit of a shape. Kind of like this. What if we do it like this? And then we try a cool filter. Ooh. That already looks better. Kinda like this already. The spell might stick out a lot with this, but maybe not. Maybe it's fine like this. Let's try more of that. Try a different approach. I kinda like that. Where do we go with this? Blue. That could work. Let's try that. I kinda like it, but I also kinda don't. What if we use this to 50%? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, we will keep it that way. What else do we have? Let's try another run. This one feels strangely textureless. Which one of you is that? It is all of these. I mean, maybe it's fine, but 12 to 15, okay. I mean, there is some texture already. I don't know why, but this is kind of cool. I don't know why, but it's kind of cool. Let's try it out. That's 12. Oh yeah, that's much better. Then we have... This one is fine, I guess. Let's try this. Not as cool. Try this. And finally 14. Which should be right around here. Kinda like this. It's a little red, I guess. Let's try this. Let's put it on its head. See what we can get. It's a little bit better, but maybe at 50%. Yeah. I guess same for here. So it's not as clean. It's better, I think, yeah. All right. Did Bongo Cat die? I guess it did. Alright. Shop spells all have the same image. That should be easy. Give me a shop. There we go. Okay, these cards need to have different art. Whenever we open a shop. Which means... why does it get a... Wait a minute, this is the generator? Generator, okay, yeah. Generator. Can I please find all of the references? Thank you very much. There we go. Generate broken spell card. Do we have a generator here? Give me a generator. Ooh. Alright. That's fine. We have a generator here. Spawn card selection. Rupert, how's it going? Long time no see. I feel like it's been 2 years. How was your weekend? So inspiring. It was alright. Okay. Any compiling issues? How was my weekend? I don't remember. Too long ago. So many things happening. I don't even know. What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, I prepared my presentation. You didn't do anything? Okay. Did you find time to relax? Did you maybe do something that every sane programmer should do? And actually sit down and relax? I said to relax. I don't think writing to your ex is relaxing, so probably not what you should do. Let's see if this is fixed. Hey Bunte Ari, thanks for following. Alright, let's see if the shop now has different images on the spell cards. That would be good. Yes, they are different. Nice. Okay, so previously the issue was that every time a spell gets generated here, it was the same image and now it's different. Should you call your ex? I'm not here for a relationship advice, Robert. To know how she's doing a few years. I mean, as from one human being to another, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure how she feels about you. That is up for you to decide. I feel like giving relationship advice is the same as giving financial advice, and there should be a huge disclaimer at the bottom of the stream every time I do so. This is not relationship advice. Is that what you apply? I'm not implying anything. This is not relationship advice, remember? Alright. The next one is that we have to make sure that these lines don't intersect or come in contact with the wishlist over here. You can talk about what you did and how it turned out though, not an advice technically. Oh yeah, okay. I can probably do that. Since I was speaking about relaxing on the weekend and never mentioned anything about my ex or whatever, even though that's not even a thing, I will just tell you that I did not relax on the weekend. That is my advice for you. Don't relax on the weekend. Just work on things to get your stress levels down. Last Monday I had like this giant list of things to do, and at the end of tomorrow I was still not done. So I was like, okay. Do you feel like talking to your ex? Is that something that you dream about? Should I call you Rob X? Alright, credits line. Credits line needs to start at the left. I think that would be best. And the feedback line needs to be on the same. Let's see if the set axis changes. It does not. Thank God. Copy component. You don't want, yeah, okay. Then you don't. Paste. Okay. I don't like that. I don't know. What I'm going to have to do is I have to adjust the position of this as soon as a run starts. I can put both of them down. For example, like this. And move them over here. This. And then move the credit line up a little bit. not sure about that. I guess it would need to be on the same line as the rest of the, kind of like this. Then it maybe maybe it's working. This is tough. You sneakily made a C# Hello World project at your job today. Okay. Did you commit it into any repository where you're like, hey, I sneakily made a git push? That made it even worse. You have no internet at your job? Okay. Why not? Did you have internet before and did they take it away from you? That what happened? I don't know what CSCX is now. It sounds like a virus, to be honest. Can do it like this probably. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Move it up a little bit. Okay. Cover art, we're going to just move it a little bit more to the right. A little bit more up. More to the left. Okay. Does it look like in the big version? Okay, I think this is better now. Yeah. It feels a little off though. It feels like it should be on the same level as wishlist and profile and whatever. Let's see. This is getting out of hand. I only have 26 streams to go. And is this getting a bit out of hand again? Should we try it like this? I don't know. Imagine working with a C# and not knowing CSCX. Shake my head. Well, you can teach me, Rupert. Isn't that why you're here? Isn't that why you were born? Teach me about CSC.exe. Isn't that your purpose? put them down again. Let's see what happens. Maybe that's better. It needs to live somewhere. YouTube will show me your streams. Nature is healing. Hello, Cornet. How is it going? Nature is healing, yeah. I mean, on the other hand, people are saying that YouTube views are down for everybody. But my stream is going up. My stream is going into the stratosphere. I'm the last person to teach you anything. Okay. So, if you and me both, we were the last people on the planet, what could you teach me? Because then you're the last person to teach me anything. Another day of Silksong defeating you. Well, at least you can keep playing the game. Imagine playing Silksong and then immediately the credits being rolled onto you. And you're like, what? I paid $20 for this and it's already over? Nah. I would tell you that CSC stands for C# compiler. Ah. So what does that have to do with Hello World? Is that the first thing that you do as a C# programmer? I would teach you about cornets. You would teach me about the theory of cornets. I see. If you don't use EDA, yes. If you don't use an EDA, what are you using? Are you just writing it in the DOS prompt? Are you a DOS 6.0 user? A pro tip, you can make Hello World see anything you want. No. Imagine. Imagine everybody saying Hello Cornet instead of Hello World. That's not what, no. That's not how the world works. You just build with a compiler. Oh. The last time I tried anything with a compiler, it was because I needed to recompile a Perl module from scratch. And I think it was... what was it called? ImageMagick. Yeah. And before that, I compiled something with Turbo Pascal. Which does the same. Alright. You can make Hello World see Hello World. Yeah. You once compiled a ham sandwich. Wow. Was it an iterative process or an incremental process? I think that's fine. Let's see it in the game and then we will see. There was an overflow error and the bread was on the inside. Oh no. Oh no. Hey Cornet, why don't you leave that video hosting website and join streaming website instead? Yeah. I mean, obviously. The party is where Rupert is at. Unless you're his ex. No, you. Yeah, I think this is working. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's play chess. Oh my god. If you play chess between Twitch and YouTube chat, does it mean you're playing cross-platform? Cross-platform chess. That's crazy. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's fine. Commit it and ship it. Do we want to do that? Maybe you do. Are we playing the part of Google Shallow Mind? What is Google Shallow Mind? And don't say Google it. I bet YouTube viewers can't even chess. I know that Cornet can do chess. So there is a big advantage. Did you Google it? No. I don't like how this is positioned. I don't know why. Where do we put that? Do we put it here? We could put it here. Not too bad. But also I kind of don't like it. We could put it here. We could put it here. Over here. What if we just put it on the same line? Is my brain then happy? I feel like my brain will never be happy in this lifetime. Know what I mean? I feel like my pun destroyed corner theory. Mr. Stream, are you there? No. Music is really quiet today. I'm on max volume. Last time it was too loud. Today it's too quiet. I'm really confused as to what that means. I have not changed the setting here. I only have changed the setting here. So maybe I can try increasing the size again. But you know what happened last time? Somebody said, hey, the music is too loud, and I turned it down. And then I said, yeah, but next time when Robert is here, he will be like, why is the music turned down? I predicted this happening. I increased the loudness now, but let me know if it's better now. Let me put on a test song. I would love to give you ad money on Twitch. It's late here and I don't want a loud Japanese ad to start and interrupt you. Right, yeah. The Twitch ads are kind of annoying. You can still barely hear anything? That's crazy. Okay, I will put it louder. How about now? Check 1 2. You should hear something. Is it better? Is it better or not? Is it better or not? I don't feel like anything. You should hear something. That's really weird. I will leave it at that because I feel like otherwise I will blow people's brains out. But that's really weird. I did make a test recording before stream, like I do every day. And no, I'm a diamond. Yes, you are a VIP, indeed. You have to kindness the streamer, people will use it against you. I know. People take advantage of me every time. Every damn day. That is one of the many problems that I have. Hashtag relatable. Really? Are people taking advantage of you, Rupert? Of course. I'm still not sure about the volume, by the way. But if Cornet says that the music is fine, then I will believe you. Speaking of Cornet, he was actually playing trumpet for this one. Your TV is low and you can hear my voice. Okay, that's good. I don't know what's happening. I see the music and it's going to minus 30 dB. So anyway, let's move on. Music is fine. Okay. What did you ask again? I forgot. I was talking about, we were talking about chess, and then Rupert said that the YouTube people don't know how to chess, and I said, Cornet knows how to chess. I know, Rupert. I know that emos don't work in the overlay. It's because I couldn't find a good combination. But I see them here. So your emotions are not wasted on me. I see your emotions. Alright, we have to make sure that we have we reset the blessings and the curses. Yeah, this is actually exactly the part where you played on. Rupert, meet the guy who played trumpet for this song. I'm not a sneaky man. This was a total coincidence. I started at around here today. I swear, I started around here and it just happened to be there. It's right here now. We will never be enough. Alright, we need a name. Is there a blessing with cooldown? There is. What? What? Alright, we have a blessing with cooldown. I don't think your album is on my website. I should change that. Oh! So, this card now has cooldown, and it will finish the fight. It's just a list of stuff I've done. Oh yeah. I remembered. Not updated since 2021. Have you just not updated it, or...? Both, oh no. Do something, Cornet. Do something. Just make an album. Just do it. You can do it. I want to see about clearing my Super NES covers. You mean copyright? Wait, you can do that? You can get official confirmation or clearing or clearance? That's really cool. I mean, I assume people can through the DistroKid-like sites. I mean... I only remember the checkboxes that say like, okay, I approve that, I'm aware that everything I upload is in my copyright and whatever. Otherwise I will die in 7 days. But an actual copyright clearance? I have some original music, but not enough for an album. Then make an EP. I think that's the reason why EPs exist. People are like, I have 4 songs. Just release them. I've done many singles for others' albums. Yeah. What does remove all do? Oh. I see. Guess it needs a... is false. You know what's funny? Robert was like, hey, Cornhead, get over here on Twitch. And then he disappeared. And he just disappeared. He was roping Cornet in and then just left. Just the mystery of Twitch, indeed. So we have a cooldown here, and if we enter fight, cooldown should be gone. There we go. Is that a good change? I don't know. Feels alright. Feels pretty good. Yeah. Trying to think if this has any negative effects. I guess not. I mean, the curses also get removed. We shall see. Do I want to nerf this blessing a little bit? Let's check it out. Blessing Data, Denison. Doesn't seem too powerful to me. 20, yeah. We can do that. We can try. Alright. Nerfed. Cornet, I would switch over to YouTube again because we're about to have ads. This channel is running 3 minutes of ads every hour. Because I'm an affiliate and I can't change this. I can't turn them off. Which is so hilarious to me because they actually lowered the threshold of getting affiliate. But as soon as you have affiliate with like 3 concurrent users, then you're forced to play ads on those 3 users. Let's see what Japanese singer we push to buy, alright? Do let me know. I'm curious. Oh yeah, this is the bug that I was not able to fix yet. Mercenary deck, no starting golden tome. Okay, let's see. Ads should start soon, I guess. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Like there's a countdown I see and then it's like nothing is happening. There we go. All right, these are the 2 ones I want to change. And right here we have Mercenary deck. No starting gold. Where is that? Where is it? Oh, it's A6. I think we're going to change that and say, what is 12? Ooh, that's crazy. I mean, maybe not that crazy. What is 11? That is really insane. Maybe it's better than 6. Going to change this to 11 and change this to 6. Yeah, that feels much better, I think. Maybe see. What about 9 and 10? No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, fixed. Just the game, of course. Alright. Did you survive it? What did you get advertised? I have not gotten the ad. Interesting. So you're ad free forever. Let's try and see if we can replicate this bug. Usually they play here. Maybe it's because of the category. Software and video game development. So maybe it depends on what category you're watching. That reminds me. I can try this as well, yes. It doesn't seem like it. Sometimes I'm watching a speedrunner and a Japanese ad for dish soap out of nowhere. I mean, to be fair, maybe soap helps you run faster. Like if you if you apply it to the road you're running on. Maybe it's, you know, kind of misaligned in that way. Maybe they're like, oh, it's a speedrunner. Soap makes you run faster. Just saying. Hide. Oh my god, what? Clear enemy. Clear enemy indicators. There we go. I use my left queen to teleport and take the opposing king. Checkmate. Do you have a right queen? Are you also still playing the trumpet regularly or not so regularly? Hello Nick, yes. He was playing 60 chess. Very lately I need to find some cool bands to join. Okay. How does one do that? Step 1, become a cool band. Step 2, join your band. Nick, were you able to continue your 6-song run? Conrad is saying that he's just recovering from all of the deaths at the moment. Step 1 is to become fluent in Japanese. Aren't you already fluent in Japanese since you're living there? Nihongo de dozo. Mara. don't have the Japanese IME on the Steam Deck. What is IME? What does that mean? Okay, that's better. That is much better. As for the flying creature, I don't know. Maybe that's not a problem. Input method editor. Wait, you are on Steam Deck? Okay, you're watching the stream on Steam Deck. Okay, yeah. Still working on it, currently in Act 2, trying to uncover as much map as I can. It is docked. Okay. Yeah, I tried that once too. It is really cool how well it is working. Like as a tiny PC. That's really cool. It's basically my daily driver. I really like the Steam Deck. Like if the next Steam Deck comes out, I might just I might actually think of just switching entirely to it. Well, we kind of rectified the issue of streaming by streaming on Twitch. Oh, so you're streaming Silksong on Twitch now instead of Voices of the Void? I wish I had a Steam Deck maybe one day. It is a really cool portable PC, yeah, in a way. It is. I got my Steam Deck when it was, you know, there's the refurbished deal on Steam. So I got it a little bit cheaper. The amount of things I need my Windows gaming PC is a very small list these days, yeah. I would still probably need it for my DAW. Like for Samplitude. Unity probably works. Yeah. Affinity, I'm not even sure, but there are other options. Ah, okay, you're streaming from Nick. I see. I tried doing music and the memory is not there. Yeah, that is a big problem. That is a big problem, yeah. I'm pretty sure Wave is working on Windows support for Steam Deck. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the next version. I think some people tried installing it on the current Steam Deck, right? I'm not sure how that went. Many VSTs don't play well with Linux. Yeah, you're very quickly reaching the limits, I would say. I think Reaper is pretty good. I think that's on Linux, right? Yeah. But again, the VSTs. Yeah. I'm forever tied to Adobe Audition. What? How come I never heard of this? Every alternative is bad in some way. What? No way. It's an Adobe DAW? How come I never heard of this? That's crazy. Is it just made? No. I mean, it is a fully fledged DAW, right? Where you can just make your songs. It's not just for recording. Oh, it's Cool Edit Pro. I remember that. FL Studio, yeah. I don't really like Fruity Loops a lot, but I can see it, yeah. Back to 6 song for the rest of the video, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Nick. Have fun. Audition is the best for editing? Nah. I'm sure there are other options. I think the problem is, I guess, you're just used to it. That's pretty much where I am. I also have the same issue. I'm using Samplitude only because it is very similar to Magic Music Maker, which is the DAW that I started music with. I'm making music with. Voiceover, cutting audio, exporting cues. Exporting cues could be... yeah, that sounds like not every DAW could handle. Yeah. I feel like you're right. That is a very specific thing. That's true, actually. But man, being attached to an Adobe program that is... oh, it does not feel good. If you record 100 lines for a game in a long file, you can name the ranges and export as cut files. I feel like there is another one where this is possible. What is the DAW that Virtual Riot is using? Ableton. Hello Tino, I'm working on small things today. For example, a little nerf here and there, a little buff here and there, just some adjustments, things like that. How is your day, Tino? I feel like, and we're also talking about DAWs. By the way, Tino, you know about DAWs. Cornet says that the Adobe Audition is the only DAW that is handling cues correctly when exporting. Do you know any other DAW that can handle cues? Because Cornet is like, Cornet feels like he's stuck on Adobe Audition. What is your DAW actually, Tino? Are you using Reaper or Ableton? Ableton has cues, but yeah, for looping and beats per minute. Okay. Ocean audio comes close, but it gets slow on large files. Interesting. So when you recorded the lines for Half Cake Sunrise, you also used Adobe Audition? Because I remember I just got a very long file. It has cues but no cue list. That is such a specific thing, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's really no other DAW that can do that. I think Reaper is the most powerful DAW. I use Ableton Modo. Okay. Reaper does everything and gives you full control. I tried Reaper and it feels really good to work with here. I'm still not entirely sure if I can switch. Maybe after this game I will try a more serious test. Make a small EP or something with Reaper. It's frankly odd that more audio editors don't have a queue list. It seems like a basic feature. So I guess Adobe Audition is what professional game studios use for voice recording. Is that it? Because I assume they also need that feature. Okay. So what do you use in your company? Yeah. But yeah, as you said, it seems like such a basic feature, and I'm really curious why not more DAWs can do this. You learned Cool Edit Pro while working in radio back in the day? Cool. I'm trying to remember if you ever told me about that. What did you do for radio? You need to be able to set specific points and name them in radio? Okay. I see. Mark when the DJ can start talking. That's fascinating. The intro and outro before and after the singer starts? Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. So you... What were you doing in radio? Were you like... working on a playlist and then adding the cues and stuff like that? Dropping in the middle of the conversation here, so sorry if I'm missing context, but everything game logic related you'd normally handle via middleware like Fmod or Weavise. Yeah, in this case it's not about game logic, it's about cues. As Conrad said, it's cues for the DJ to start talking and stuff like that. The year before you got hired by Black Mesa? ... Suspense. Ah, you were working for the radio. Okay. Audition is the best at bulk editing and cutting files. That's interesting. But yeah, usually, I mean, for game logic and stuff like that, it's Fmod, yeah. I'm currently trying to reproduce a bug that I saw yesterday where a card did not disappear. And I'm curious why. I feel like every other DAW audio editor is like one feature away from being great. And we can bury Adobe finally. super live stuff I've seen Ableton induce a lot. Yeah, that is what I was saying. Like, I feel like Ableton should be able to do what Cornet is talking about, but apparently it's not doing that. Which is really interesting to me. And now I'm wondering what other people that, for example, do voiceovers and stuff like that, what programs that they use. Audition can open a 20-hour WAV file and the screen refreshes very quickly. It's just very solid what it does. Wow. A 20-hour WAV file. I don't even know how Samplitude would react to that, to be honest. I feel like it would just die. Samplitude is not that great at long songs and stuff like that. I don't think so. 20 hours. I think the longest song that I worked on, the longest project that I worked on was like maybe 1 or 2 hours. And it was like the complete album. So it was just 1 hour, I guess. That felt fine. 20 hours? Yeah. That's interesting. So the other DAWs can still do something, like one thing to finally beat Adobe. I feel like the position needs to be set immediately. Maybe that's it. Fruity Loops Studio would be able to rival Cubase if it could do tempo changes and have better automation curves. It cannot do tempo changes? Wow. I mean, I rarely use them, I guess, but yeah, Samplitude is also a little bit clunky in that regard. It's just clunky overall. I feel like, as I said earlier, I feel like I want to try to use Reaper more professionally. I'm not sure. Oh, my lights turned off. Hang on 1 second. You. Arbeitszimmer. There we go. It can do tempo changes, but it is made for songs that don't change the tempo. So the wave clips stretch instead of the timeline slowing down. What? It can't do MIDI as well as Cubase. Wait a minute, that sounds so weird. Why would it stretch the wave clips instead of the timeline slowing down? What? What did I want to do here? Yeah. I don't know. I think I wanted to take a look at yeah, anyway. I really like this though. I don't know. It's just so everything is so easy to move around and make smaller and stuff like that. And I feel like that Reaper comes close to this. So I might just switch at some point. But you see, there's like so many weird issues that you can see that this is like an old program. That makes sense. But the problem is that when you switch to a different DAW, then your songs kind of feel different. And I did try Logic Pro at some point in the past, and also Fruity Loops and stuff. And every time I used a different DAW, the songs sounded kind of weirdly different, and I don't know why. I had quite a lot of fun with Reaper, setting it up and creating my own layout shortcuts. Oh, okay, cool. It really gives you so much control. Never seen that anywhere else. So it kind of sounds like Blender. It stretched them visually because they're shorter at a faster tempo. That doesn't make any sense. The timeline looks different depending on where you scrub. That's really weird. It's like looking into a black hole. And then you're like, yeah, over there, the beats per minute are changing, but we're over here, so everything over there is distorted. I don't know, that feels like a strange decision. The tempo changes in Samplitude are very straightforward. It's just like you set a point here, and you say, okay, starting from here, tempo's different. And the objects don't change in size or stretch or whatever. In Cubase, the playhead speeds up and slows down. In Fruity Loops, the playhead is always the same speed, but the clips change length. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the tempo change is simple. It's just like starting from here, the tempo is 130 beats per minute instead of 120. So why is this difficult? I mean, I understand it's difficult behind the scenes maybe. But like visually, that's really strange. Gino, when is the next album coming out for Imhotep? The makers of Fruity Loops can't easily change how it is, or they would, I think. Yeah, okay, that is oftentimes a big issue, yeah, with legacy code like that. Which is why, as I showed you earlier, Samplitude has errors where it still feels like an early 2000er program. it was designed for EDM, where the tempo is usually the same all the time. Yeah. Fruity Loops is, correct me if I'm wrong, but Fruity Loops was designed for live performances, right? Because it says in the name, it's for live looping and stuff. I mean, it just felt this way to me when using it. Fruity Loops was always a bit weird when you wanted to make like a song project, but then Fruity Loops always was like, yeah, I guess I can do that. Yes, Rupert. If you have to go to the toilet, you know where it is. You don't have to ask. Okay, yeah, I think this is the fix. He's gone. Yeah, exactly. Corner took your king and he said checkmate. So I guess you're still in shock. I feel like that must have been the fix. We'll see if it's going to happen again. You still have some tunes flying around. I just need some time to work on personal projects. Okay, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's just that, as you can see, you know, it's in the list. And every time it comes on, Rupert is like, what is this? What is this sound? Have you played this game in person to test mechanics? What do you mean? See, Rupert is doing it again. Every time your album comes on. Are you talking about Fate and Despair? Cornet? I did have a lot of tests, yeah. Hello Michael Knight, how is it going? Show the new artist, by the way, what? I have a new artist, yeah. Why do you ask? Nice, now you have to change your color. Well, Arithmeticus was here before you, so yeah. Yes, and this is the new art that is going to be in the game. We are going to get 20 of these. It's going to be awesome. Have you played this in some form with friends to try it out? Yes, I did. Many times. I actually had my Steam Deck with me in the last Gamescom, and people played it over there, and my wife tested regularly, and I have some streamers have played it, people on Newgrounds have played it, people on itch.io have played it, people on the Steam have played it. Yeah, a lot of people have played it. Why do I ask of artist who makes your game? What? I don't know what you mean, Rupert. Did you have a form of the game before it was software? No. The earliest form of this game looked like this. I will show you. Screens and videos. This folder is so old at this point. I think this one is it. No. This is the earliest version of what this game looked like. And it was not in physical form. But yeah. This was in May 2023. So almost 1.5 years ago. My nickname color changes on every refresh. I wonder why Twitch doesn't monetize these colors. That is strange. I don't think... Does it do that for me? I seem to remember that it stays sometimes. I'm asking because my local board game group, we have made physical cards to test games. Yeah, you could probably make a physical version out of this, but I don't think that's it's that easy. The problem is that you have to make gems like these, and then I mean, you can probably do it. There's nothing that big going on, but as soon as you're in a fight, I don't want to calculate all of that in my head. Imagine physically testing with billions of lacrimas, right? You have generic pieces and stuff. I don't know. It could work for sure. But yeah, placing lacrima in your cards that is a little awkward, I think, in physical form. I believe it is. Possible fixed by setting a off-screen position immediately. Oh, that is a big one. That is a big one. Let's see. Save. By the way, my game is in the local news today. It is going to be at the Game City. This is a gaming event. It doesn't. It says that it's the biggest in Austria, but that doesn't mean a lot. It's just anyway, and here it is. This is the local news page in Austria, and over here you can see a screenshot already. And then down here is my name and my game. That's really cool. And it is actually on... Where does it say? It doesn't say when it is. In the middle of October. Cool. It is... Why did he not write the exact date? Why did he not write the exact date when it is? It's happening on October 10th. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I will be there. Which coincidentally is exactly when I will have a lot of people, hopefully, at least a few people, playing it in front of me. So I can be like, oh, another test subject. Will you demo the game there in person? Yes. I will have a table, I will have hopefully a monitor, and I will bring my Steam Deck and connect it to the monitor, I think. Or a laptop and a Steam Deck. Log out that whole time? What do you mean? I will be there physically. I have to be there physically. All of the 3 days. And also, hey, welcome, Broke Convolution. Thanks for being here. Also, because they didn't say the date in the article, they expect people to take all the time off just in case. Yeah, I don't know. Why did you say in the middle of October instead of just writing the dates? What is... That is not... If you are a journalist, would you write the dates of the biggest event of Vienna of the year for gaming? Or would you just write middle of October? Okay. There's a board game, Dice Realms. It has dice that you can attach new faces to, so you can enhance your dice during the game, a little similar to upgrading cards. The concept can be done physically. I see. I mean, it can be done physically. The question is if you want to. That's the question, I think. Do you want to do that to yourself? Alright. If I flip this. Interactions in your game can be really wild. Indeed. And then it needs to say impulse. Alright. I'm going to switch to listening. It's 2 AM here. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Help me sleep, Mr. Game, the Streamer, Sandman. Okay. Hopefully you don't get ads that sell you soap. With all the messages interrupting you, don't you feel on an onset of stream-induced ADHD? No. Your voice and music is ASMR? That's good. That's good to hear. Everything about this setup is ASMR. Even all of the sounds in the game are very ASMR-like. That is actually something that I mentioned to my friend Keon, who is helping with some of the sounds here. I specifically said, keep it ASMR, as close to the microphone as possible whenever you record something. I want you to feel really immersed in this game. Super sweet remix. Thanks. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's a remix of the tournament melody. That's true. You should try chewing crackers into the mic. Nah. Impulse. Oh. Damn it. Okay, now if I do this, nothing happens because okay, let's try recording Foley is fun and it makes you think about sounds very different. Oh yeah. Like one other thing that I'm telling Keon every time I'm saying like try to use real sounds as much as possible. Because you can get really creative. And you know what, Arithmeticus, this is actually helping me focus. That is the funny thing about this. Because sometimes you work on really boring stuff. And if there is chat interaction, then it gets me through the tedious phases of game development. What is a good trigger for this? Spell plate, maybe? Let's try. On creature blade, that's it. Alright, so we can try this. And we can try this. %, it's so fun. It is. Like for example, I have a burn Narkhammer here and I just recorded like setting a match on fire. Thanks. Or whenever you get a new curse, I just recorded my own voice saying. So it's like starting to get in a library, but instead you discuss the latest X-Files episode, yeah. Or the latest Lost episodes. That is weird. I've seen it happening. I've seen it happen. Maybe it's a specific trigger. Is it card blade and ally attack? We can try. Let's just say heal. What is the tiny and charm? Alright, flip. Oh. Yeah, that should not happen. Also, X-Files was so long ago. But the soundtrack still slaps. On card plate, oh my god. Cards with trigger exist, so maybe there's just a check missing here. Yeah. If card is flipped, is down. There it is, continue. Yes, but I've rewatched some of the first seasons recently. Some of the first seasons. How many first seasons are there? Cinematography is so good. Modern shows suck with washed on digital look. Yeah, I mean, I seem to remember that X-Files treated like every episode as a kind of like a movie or something like that. You skip the boring episodes. Oh. But the filler episodes is where character development is happening. Also great landscapes of Canada. Lord Saros is in the house with the Konami code. I'm sorry, this stream does not support the Konami code. But maybe it will in the future. How is it going? How was your day? Have you ever watched Utopia? No. We are living in Utopia. Is this Helldivers code? I swear to God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? Activate cartridge trigger. What the hell is going on? Check it. Okay. I never played Helldivers. I didn't play Helldivers either. I did play Shadow Hearts. And the first Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3. S trigger. Do I want to do that here? I feel like that's not good. Ads are incoming. Cornet, if you hear this, be prepared for some Japanese soap. When ads start, I will actually take a tiny break because both of my water glasses are empty, so I will refill those and stretch my legs a little bit, and then I will be back. Thank you for sticking around through the ads. I cannot turn them off, I'm sorry. Twitch has hacked my account and made ads permanent. It is what it is. Ah, there it is. If is face down, yield break. There we go. Is it that simple? We will see. Is modern internet advertising a 99% scam? Yes. People block them, ignore them, scammers use bots to increase metrics. It's madness. It is. Oh no. Go back to bed. It's okay. Everything's okay. I have a question. I recently finally listened to Meadow Mayhem. I cannot read Japanese. I will be right back. Wait just a minute, book convolution. All right. I have a question. I recently finally listened to Metal Mayhem, and first of all, it's a great album. Thank you. And second, when I heard the causation, I was amazed by Taskband voice. Does he have any social media like SoundCloud or Bandcamp where I can listen to his songs with his vocals? No. Actually, no. I don't think he has any website or anything. Let me think about. Wait a second. I know that he and the Nameless, they released. Wait a minute. Wait just a second. They released their own music, where only the Nameless and Taskband were working on that. Let me see. Oh, that was a while ago. The Nameless, Taskband. Let me see. 2005. I don't think they have. Did they ever release the stuff anywhere? That's crazy. They should. Definitely should. I'm trying to find an old email where they shared their music with me. Before we worked together on Tasker Sheep, they were actually like Task and the Nameless were actually working on their own project before we worked on music together. Before they worked together with me on music. And I'm trying to remember where they put this or released this. I will actually ask Task if he still has this old music sitting around somewhere. But what I can tell you is that Task is a singer in a choir. So he's actually, but I'm not sure if he is doing this still today. And up until recently, he was working for a music studio, like a sound studio or something like that. I will have to ask him. (2010). Ah. 2005. Okay, maybe there's something here. Oh. Let me listen to this. Oh my god, this was one of the earliest samples. Angels bleeding everywhere, devil's minions are still there, above the evil. Yeah, but this was when I was already part of that. That's crazy. But we cannot look for EXP. No. I will ask him, I think, if he has any other. Can also ask the Nameless if they have old music lying around. I know that the Nameless was working on some albums every now and then. But even he doesn't really... Oh, he might have a SoundCloud actually, yeah. I will ask him after stream. Now it works. Ha 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 ha. Guardblade? Hey Random Punk, how's it going? Nakama looks tasty, I wish I could just eat it. Don't eat Lakama. I don't know the side effects. It may contain traces of nuts and stones. I know it sounds like a joke, but this is actually something I read on a protein bar recently. The protein bar actually said may contain traces of nuts and stones, and I'm like, okay. A very natural protein bar coming straight out of the caves. That's how the rock got his name. You think he ate a protein bar after working out and it contained traces of stones and he was like turning into the rock? I see. That's how it is. That's how easy it is. You are what you eat. That's true. That is actually true. Hey Convolution, did you hear my answer to your question? About Tomato Mayhem? Just wanted to make sure. Okay, I feel like this is fixed now. Flip. Creature blade. Okay, there we go. Cool. This is officially fixed. Mr. Streamer recommends the most durable sneakers or something. The most durable sneakers. Oh my god. I'm just trying to think about what kind of sneakers I'm wearing. I don't know the brand. They are very durable though. They survived a trip to Gamescom, they survived a trip to Amsterdam and to Stockholm. You visited Lyphus livestream and saw his process for the game's art. He also drew me as a gift. Oh really? When was he live? I keep trying to catch his streams, but he's very elusive. Was he live right now? Oh, is he live right now? It's like he doesn't even keep his videos up. It's so frustrating. I want to see the process. It's sad that Taskblender doesn't have social media, but thanks for the answer. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah. I don't have a recommendation for durable sneakers, to be honest. I'm not. He even messaged you on Instagram to join the stream. Such a lovely dude. He is really cool. Yeah. He is such an interesting character. So yeah, if you can I do this actually? Wait a minute. No, that's not him. I can. Yeah, everybody follow. This is the artist. The new artist for Faith and Despair, All of the Angels. I don't know the brand of my shoes. I should look it up. Fixed. Alright, what else do we have? Bosses don't cooldown if not immunity. No, I kinda wanna leave it at that. Yeah. Let's check out the shopkeeper. We have another issue here where I'm generating special enemies, special allies. And sometimes a creature gets Bliss, and Bliss specifically reduces the despair cost by 2, but a creature in the mercenary deck doesn't have despair costs. So this is something that we need to fix. Turn to special ally card. Let me find something. I feel like maybe Task has actually maybe he has something on his profile. No, he does not. No, no. Unfortunate. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Make creature special. Sounds like something we all could use. Create a random material. That's already a material. Okay, let's see. We will create a random material string. Only for modifier. There we go. Alright, let's find a modifier that is not string. Modifier. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's all good. While modifier equals this, we will create a new one. And then create random material from string. What do you think about Inscryption, especially from your perspective as a card game developer? I really like Inscryption. I really like the aesthetic and the soundtrack. I mean, obviously, I have been a little bit inspired by Inscryption, as you can see. And the card game itself, well, I feel like he distilled the card game, the card games like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that. I think he distilled them down into the essence of what makes them good. So yeah, I think that it's a really cool game. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously Inscryption inspired. Also, I have I have to admit, I did not like the second chapter or the third chapter as much as the first one. And I remember hitting the second chapter, I was like, okay, and I had to take a break for the rest of the day. I picked it up again the next day and play through it again until the end. But I feel like the genre switch was both good and bad. It's really interesting. Because I feel like if he didn't have that in the game, it wouldn't have sold as much. But there were a lot of people, including myself, that were really thrown off by the second chapter and by the third chapter. So yeah, it's an interesting decision that he made. But yeah, overall it's a really cool game. And I think I need a value actually. Yeah, no, that's fine. There we go. Now let's see if we can find a shop to test it out. Is there a shop? Yes. That did not work. Let's try again. F. Another shop. Alright, for the next job we're going to force it. There it is. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's load. Then... Okay. Okay, it's still working. Eternal. Is that the same every time? Yes. Alright. So we will try something different this time. Eternal. And let's see if it's different this time. It is. Awesome. So this works. And this works as well. Cool. So the game is now officially done and we will release it in 2 minutes. I wish. But no, we still have a few weeks to go. Actually, you know what? Let's set the official date. Let's do it live on stream. Right now it still says Q4 2025. But I think it's time to make it official. I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. The game will come out on November 12th, 2025. Prepare for publishing. There we go. It is official. There it is. Remember the date, everybody. Remember. Don't book your holiday on this day. I'm going to stream on this day and we will release the game together. We will press the green button together. And then we will watch as hopefully somebody buys it live on stream. Yeah. But that is it for today. We have made some progress again. As I said earlier, it is mostly playtests, and I'm trying to lock down all of the features in the next 2 weeks so that we have only polish left to do in October. We will see if that is possible. I want to add 10 more blessings and maybe a new event. So yeah, I'm going to raid somebody. It helps me a lot if you stick around for the raid, because it shows other people that we are a really cool community, especially you, Rupert and Chino, and Pro Convolution. So we're going to raid Code Red Games today. And I will see you all again on Wednesday, actually. Yeah, Wednesday is a regular stream day for me. We will work on the game again and have a great time. See you.